Bitcoin just trapped millions of people in the most brutal fake pump of the year. While retail traders are losing everything today, my short position is currently sitting at $16,000 in pure profit because I warned you this was a trap. But what is happening on the charts right now is nothing compared to the massive crash that the smartest money in the world is secretly preparing for. I'm going to show you the exact levels you need to watch to survive this week. So smash the like button to support the channel and let's get straight into the Bitcoin chart. The Bitcoin weekly time frame looks absolutely terrible right now. Last week closed with a massive red candle that completely swallowed the previous green one. The peak sat at 82,800 and right now the seller is in total control. There is zero buy reaction, and as you remember, we are currently sitting in a global support area. Here we have our Fibonacci support zone, our imbalance on the daily time frame, and this huge red wick, but there is no strong buy reaction. So that is why my next target for Bitcoin is to break through this level, $75,000. If we check the weekly time frame again, here we see a huge red wick, and as soon as we don't see any buy reaction, I think on this week Bitcoin may drop below these levels. But I already partially took some profits on my short, and it's very small profit because I'm a huge bear and I think Bitcoin will drop much lower. And I also opened a very tiny hedge long position just in case we see a small relief bounce, but globally there is no reason for Bitcoin to grow. And altcoins are giving us perfect technical setups right now. Sui has fallen into a support zone right around $1, exactly as I predicted in my previous video. We might see a bounce here after the weekend drop, but it will likely be a fake move. If you want to try a long, put your stop loss here at 95 or 96 cents, but I'm personally staying out of this one. Toncoin, I already took a small long position on this coin, but as you see there is no strong buy reaction yet. This is my long position on Toncoin, and today's morning I had almost $1,000 in profit, and right now Ton is falling and my stop loss is sitting at 1.87, so it may be stopped out. So be very careful with altcoins. Personally, I'm hating to trade altcoins from futures. It's very risky and dangerous. It's better to trade strong assets like Bitcoin, gold, S&P 500 and others, not these shitcoins. And if you're talking about Ton targets for potential bounce, it is this huge imbalance on 15 minutes time frame around $2. So if it comes here, it would be very nice, but I'm also ready for a stop loss. And now I have huge profits on my short, so I can try to risk on altcoins. ZCash is the coin that warned us about the Bitcoin reversal many times. My short position is playing out perfectly. We are seeing a bounce of the daily imbalance here. This short setup I draw before even ZEC broke through $613. So I think it will play out perfectly, and the final target of this setup is $350. So here I already fixed some profit, not big one, and right now I'm waiting for the next target. Right now we have a small correction, small bounce, and some kind of this bounce I'm also trying to catch on Ton, but it happened only on ZCash. And maybe this is a good opportunity to short this coin. If you don't have a short on ZCash, you can try to put your stop loss level at 568. But I'm sitting in a good short position with entry point 608 and my stop is already at break even more. I already secured some profit and this daily imbalance that I showed you recently. Hyperliquid. This coin keeps pushing local highs, recently hitting $47 again without any real news. My short is currently in the red, but it keeps grabbing liquidity without moving much higher, which looks like a massive reversal pattern. You can try a short here with a very small volume and a tight stop loss about the local high, but be incredibly careful. Altcoins is a scam. That is why I'm trying not to trade them on futures. XRP. When Bitcoin pumped to 82,000 the previous week, XRP also showed a small pump, but quickly crashed and formed a bearish reversal pattern here. And the next targets for the drop are $1.34 to grab the liquidity from this level. And if the market keeps falling, it goes below $1.27 to grab the liquidity from these levels. Now let's look at the global market, starting with gold. Gold dropped hard last week. He broke through the support zone, and I was thinking about longing this coin on the previous week here at this support area, but I didn't do it. I waited for the new week opening, and as you see, it broke through this level. And here, after this huge reaction of buyers and huge week, I opened a long position. And before I show you my long position, I want to share with you my indicator, because it also showed a strong long signal exactly at this low. So gold might bounce a little bit, and the nearest target is here, 4,590. And this is my long position. As you see, entry point 4,542, not the absolute bottom because I was sleeping. And I just want to remind you that this long position is my hedge position against my huge global short on gold with entry point 5,342. So I just want to catch some bounce and secure my profit short. But globally, I think gold is going much lower. I just want to remind that my main target for gold is located here at this red support area at 3,450. Let's check oil, because I'm also sitting in oil positions, and these positions are only long. And as you see, oil is the only market continuing to rise. The Strait of Hormuz is blocked, and look at this. Donald Trump is posting pictures with a red button warning Iran that the clock is ticking and they need to move fast. So Brent oil is already at 106 points, and the main target here is to break through these equal highs at $114. I think it will happen very soon. That is why I'm longing oil too. And if we check USA oil with ticker WTI, it is also growing, and the main target here is to break through almost the same target, 113. Let's move to the S&P 500, and it just printed its biggest drop in this entire massive rally, and S&P dropped at almost 2% and even more, and it is signaling that deep correction may start it. I'm shorting the S&P 500, and today poly market gives a 30% chance that it will open up, but today's morning it was around 5%, so it might bounce. Yeah, it might, but I think it's already reversed. So if we see a strong bounce, you may try a short here. I think the resistance area is located here, 7,425, and this is our main stop loss right now, 7,455. The US dollar index broke its structure and now is bullish. It is correcting down to maybe 98.6 right now, somewhere here, this huge imbalance. but I think it will continue to rise globally, which is terrible for crypto and all risk assets. So why is the entire market is actually collapsing? Because the smart money using retail euphoria as an exit liquidity event. As you see on this chart by sentiment, the ratio of bullish to bearish comments hit 1.55. But despite all that positive news, Bitcoin completely failed to break the 200-day moving average at $82,400. That is a classic trap. Excellent news plus maximum euphoria, but a failed breakout equals a massive crash to wash out the weak hands. And the global markets confirm this. The S&P 500 has entered the maximum euphoria phase. The Buffett indicator is at extreme levels, and history shows this always ends in a painful drop. Institutions are quietly selling. Harvard University just slashed their BlackRock Bitcoin ETF position by 43% and completely sold all $87 million of their Ethereum ETF. And the biggest warning of all, the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation Trust just sold 100% of their Microsoft shares. They dumped 7.7 million shares worth $3.2 billion. When the ultimate tech founder sells his entire position, it means the sector is massively overvalued. The global crash is just starting. Stay safe, hold your shorts, and I will see you tomorrow.